Why did Rolls-Royce hurriedly add a car mascot to their radiators in 1911? Now bear in mind, the company started in 1906, so the first 5 years they had no car mascot whatsoever. They were forced into it. Here's why. Rolls-Royce was founded in 1906, and for the first 5 years of production, no Rolls-Royce motor car left Rolls-Royce with a car mascot. The reason for this is that Rolls-Royce thought they were very common, because the nouveau riche at the time who were buying all of these cars were buying add-on car mascots and plonking them on top of the radiators. Rolls-Royce hated this, but they soon discovered that Rolls-Royce buyers were putting rough, common, naff and terribly unsophisticated mascots on Rolls-Royce bodies, so something had to be done. Much to the horror of Rolls-Royce, they began to consider designing their own car mascot and placing them on top of all Rolls-Royce radiators to stop people blinging up the Rolls-Royce and bringing the company into disrepute. That's what they thought, and that's how it all began. I bumped into a long-term Rolls-Royce owner who explains it beautifully and better than me.
You all right, David?
Hello there.
Very well.
Is this one yours?
It used to be.
Oh, it used to be
16
yours.
years I had this.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, can you chat about it on my YouTube channel?
I bought it in 1984.
Yeah.
I was on it for 2 years. Only paid £7,000 for it.
Did you? Do you regret selling it?
In a way, because it's got a lot of history. And 2 years after the head gasket went, so I took some of the head off, and the engine was totally knackered. It ran sweet as a dream.
Really?
And I completely rebuilt the engine. It was the first one I'd ever built on a Rolls Royce.
Can we have a look around it, Bolly? Tell us about it.
Yeah, and while I had the sump off, I suddenly realised the quality of Rolls Royce, and that's what got me hooked.
Right.
Since then, I've had loads.
Have you really?
Well, I saw you looking at me, the fabric one at the top.
Oh, right. Okay, so you brought one with you,
You've
right?
seen that before. It's
Right.
Swainby,
Yes.
remember?
Yes,
Yeah.
of course, of course.
I think you called it Art on Wheels.
Oh, that's exactly what.
Yes.
That's exactly what they are. And I'm doing a video now on the history of the car mascot on Rolls-Royce, the Spirit of Ecstasy.
Yeah, Charles Sykes.
Yes, and now most people know the story of that,
Yeah.
but not very many people know that for the first 5 years of production, Rolls-Royce did not have a car mascot.
No.
No. You'll know that because you're a Rolls-Royce man.
Henry Royce didn't like mascots.
No.
He thought it was for the sporting fraternity, you know, the shooting.
common sorts.
Yeah, the crew. And a lot of people started complaining, and they said they would like a mascot on the car. So he seriously had to consider it in 1909, I think it was. 1910. And got Charles Sykes, who was a local guy from Broughton on the East Coast.
Oh, right. I didn't know that.
Yes, he lived in
Let's have a look inside as well.
Broughton. And he designed it on his secretary, who was Eleanor Thornton.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I think she's a little more than the secretary.
Yes. we don't talk much about that,
We don't, do we?
No.
In the Rolls-Royce fraternity.
They did the first mascot was called the Whisperer, which Henry Royce didn't like, and it wasn't to his taste. And the second one was the Spirit of Ecstasy, which a few tweaks decided that would be the elegance mascot for the Rolls Royce. The sweeping wings and the silence going through the air.
That's right.
And
Speed, elegance and silence, I think, something like that, yeah.
And eventually he came round to accepting it, and they were fitted on Rolls-Royce Silver Ghosts after 1911.
That's right. Good
They've been on
information.
ever since.
You've done my job for me.
Yes.